Is that Ray?
It is.
Ray, you brought me some shears to sharpen?
He did, just one.
Is it one of these long barbering scissors?
It's like 7-inch.
All right, bring it here because that's what I'm shooting a video on. So this is perfect timing. I didn't plan this. What you got there?
I'm a spoiled wife. I'm not even, neither one of us are wearing Bonika today.
No.
It's because we got nobody in here training this week.
All right, so this is an example of a shear that could be a groomer shear, dog groomer, pet groomer shear, or it could be a barber shear. They're going to be the same. Shh, don't tell the barber. So these are done. I'm going to put those in the basket. I'm going to jump ahead and do this one. Hey, this goes right along with my scenario. So some of your grooming shears are going to be colored shears, rainbow, some kind of color on them. They may have made them convex in the factory. And then afterwards, after they put the color on, then they have to go back and they bevel them. These look like they've never been sharpened before. It says Japanese steel. I doubt it. They're super loose. As we did before, let's check them. So I'm still cutting fur with them, even though they're for a barber, because a lot of times they're cutting really thick hair like that. So on these would be, and I'm sorry for all the noise in the background. We're always excited when Ray comes by. He's got a barber supply here in town, and he brings me shears a lot. So these are actually honed. Ray does really well with his barber supply. He's actually has our machine, actually knows how to sharpen, but he makes so much more money just selling shears, selling barber supplies, that he doesn't want to take the time to sharpen. Now I'm looking for the washer. Oh, it fell out. So I've got the washer, got all the parts. Clean them up just like I did the other shears. Basically, I'm going to do these the same way I did those Kenchis. If you do them like a convex, you'll take the color off. So I'm not going to the diamond hone. I'm just using this. This is a 2000 grit Waterstone. And pressure over the pivot. And I could color in the edge for you to see better, but sometimes I color in the edge, sometimes I don't. It's almost like you can feel when you're there after you've been doing this. And I'm looking to see if I got a nice shiny ride line all the way down. It looks like it. And that's the way most people sharpen. They don't use the little red marker. But the red marker sometimes speeds things up because I don't have to stop and stare and look at things all that close. The red's still there. I know I haven't got to the edge. It looks like a nick, big old nick right there. So I need to make sure I get out of here. I'm at 40. You know what? I'm going to leave this at 40. This was the new 400. This is the worn 400. Might be able to go to something finer than this. Let's see. That's a new 600. I don't want that one. I'm always switching these around. People say, well, what grit should I use? I'm like, I don't know. I'll decide from one shear to the other and change my mind halfway through. There's no like one grit that's always. So it's hard to see where your blade ends. So sometimes it's good to either mark it or I'm over on top looking down. And the light is helpful because I'm looking for seeing if I come in parallel. And I got a nice burr all the way down that quick on a worn 400. And there's a nick right, where did I see that nick? Nick is right here. So I want to make sure I get beyond, take off metal beyond that nick. So I might want to hang out here a little bit. I only saw the nick on one side, which is unusual. I'm not feeling a burr here. The shears might be slightly out of alignment, but I'm not going to try to fix them. I just want to get them to cut. Slightly extra pressure with my fingers, maybe when I went through that spot. I'm knocking my burr off, both blades, and I want to go back here to something a little finer. Let's see what we got in here. There's a worn 1000 grit. Speeding up my work doing this. Now let me clean them up again. And I'm going to time myself because he's out there waiting, and see how long it really takes to sharpen a pair of these type of shears. Taking them apart, doing them pretty much the right way. You don't have to add extra steps to do an excellent job. The screws, I swear, are the part that takes you the longest time. I want to make sure my nipple is up. Put this in here. Cutting. I don't know if I need a paper towel for cutting this. I'm thinking I can just cut it on the tissue, because I know I didn't build up a really bigger burr on the inside. I'm just kind of concerned about that nick I saw. So, that cuts there. And I'm going to use the fur again. This is wet toilet tissue. Cuts there, nice. Most people would stop there, and if I was in a hurry, I might stop there. Well, I'm still in a hurry, but I want to make sure these are good. One of my recent videos, I talked about a complaint, and it was actually one of Ray's customers who was a barber, but using little bitty shears, and it really had to cut good down here. And I normally don't worry about how it cuts back down in here. I'm more concerned, most people cut from like here down to the tip. So, let's see if we can get some fur here. Mostly I'm worried about the tip, because that's usually where most people do most of their cutting. Might need to get some more fur. See, that cuts good. That looks good. I might put a drop of oil on it. And let me give this to Ray for his customer. And I'll be right back to do these non-honed shears. Hey, I'm Bonnie McGowan, and this is what I do. About every Monday, I'll be uploading a new video. So if you want to see them and catch them, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you have any comments or suggestions of some videos you'd like to see, make sure you let me know. I answer all the comments. Now, if you're looking for the tools that I used in this video and the different things that I used, those should be in links below or on the product page, or if not, you should find them on my website, bonika.com. There's all kinds of things in the description below on how you can connect and contact me. So stay sharp. I'll see you in the next